I'll wait for you guys if we're waiting for a couple other people. It was a little early. It's a school night, so I wanted to get them out of here. Especially the Eagle over there. Ken, or is he not here? Or is Ken getting a hot dog? Get one to Lee. Do we have everybody?
Home win, sixth grade conference win. Questions for Coach?
Yvonne, you made a point to me a month ago. So we get them back here. What does this say about your club, about their ability now to go on and beat the teams that are supposed to be at the top?
It's a statement, that's for sure. Colorado State's a very good team, and halftime we were up by I think 17, and I told our kids they were down 20 to Wyoming and came back and won. So understand and make no mistake, this team can do that. And what we did in the second half, especially defensively, I was very impressed with these young ladies. They did a terrific job, and you're right. You know, you can say, hey, we got them back at our place. But it's one thing to play as well as we played tonight, and we played very, very well. And I think we're playing well as a team. I played again, I think 11 players, and they're just they're peaking and they're gelling at the right time, and they're doing a great job. And they're very well prepared by this staff, very well prepared. And they listened to the game plan, they read their scouting reports, and they did a heck of a job.
Coach, you got your stats that are in front of you.
Yeah.
And under 20% from three. Talk about winning on that end of the floor.
To give up only 5 threes against a team like this is almost unheard of. And it's almost like going back to the San Jose State game, you know, to give up. I think we only gave up 6 threes there. And I mean, it could be a lot, but for a team that primarily shoots threes, that was our whole focus. You know, we could not give up shots from the perimeter, and I thought we clamped down wire to wire. I really did. I thought they got some open looks early, but we clamped down a little bit on it, and they just did a terrific job.
How about Sharice's performance? Almost had a double-double.
She's going to get mad if she finds something she missed, but she just keeps getting better and better. I mean, some of the moves that kid made is pretty remarkable. 8 rebounds. She had 18 points. She had 5 turnovers. I'll get her for that. But, 4 assists. She's just getting better and better. And she just, again, it's another dimension. Now we have to stop Khadijah. Now we have to stop Bryce. Now we have to stop Antisha. Now we got Sharice. And then we got some kids off the bench. So Bria Mitchell had a good game. I thought Kiana Keller had a really good game. We just got to keep getting better. We do. I know it's a cliche and it's a coach thing, but we do, because you can't rest on this. We got Nevada coming on Saturday, and they're going to want to come in here and win. And we can't win Saturday's game because of our performance now. We have a whole nother performance to get, and that's what we have to do.
Yvonne, that said, how much of a confidence builder is it? Your confidence to win close games over and over, but to win a game like this against a team like this?
Yeah, that's a great point, Rick, because we won the close games, and it was against teams that had the similar record, that were struggling a little bit, but they're good teams, but we won them. Now we beat a team that's top in our conference, and we win it pretty decisively, and I think it says a lot about our team and how they're just gelling together. It's tough to put into words, but it's a big win for us. It's a big, big win because we haven't done this in the past. Even my first year, we went to the championship game. I mean, San Diego State was always a nemesis, and we weren't even close. I think now we can play with some of these teams, and we have the confidence to do so. And it's fun. It's fun to be back in this situation again and make the pit relevant because our fans were terrific.
Coach, they kind of tried to get back in it, and then you went on a big score. Does this team kind of have that we're going to step on your throat kind of mentality?
They're getting there. They're getting there. After the Air Force game, I was, like I said, I was a little upset for the second half because we didn't have that then. I thought we had that tonight. I really did. I thought everybody stepped up, and I wasn't comfortable with the lead. I don't think our kids were comfortable with the lead until the clock ticked 0. So I think you saw that tonight, and I'd like a little bit more of that.
Coach, I know you talked about Sharice's performance, but what does that mean for you as a squad to have your freshmen step up in probably the biggest game of the season so far?
Yeah, you know, I mean, gosh, we just tell them they're all big games, but Sharice is just gaining more and more and more confidence. And she's playing through her mistakes because she's not making multiple mistakes in a row. She plays hard. And aside from the entire stat line, the kid defends. She's a very, very good defender. She gets deflections. She gets her hands up. She slides with her player. She doesn't foul a lot anymore. She used to, but she doesn't really foul a lot. And her fouls, a couple of those were just slaps on the help side. So sliding and the defending, I think, is her biggest attribute. It really, really is. And then she just ran the floor well. She can catch and finish.
Coach kind of sliced them up in the man. They had to go zone. But in the long run, how does that help you face a zone when other teams may do that?
Yeah, we still need to work on our zone. I wasn't happy. I thought we got a little stagnant with our zone offense. I thought they went on a little bit of a run. Because we were shooting, and I don't mind the perimeter shots after some ball reversals, but I thought we were shooting it with no time on the shot clock, and they were kind of desperation shots instead of on balance. With it. Even if they're 1 second on the shot clock, if it's on balance within the flow of the offense, it's fine. I thought we put up some desperation ones there in the run when they were playing zone, and we have to work more on our zone offense.
You talked about wanting to go inside on these guys a lot and 38-14.
Yeah.
And that's with them doubling Khadijah pretty much every time she touched it. How did you guys manage to do that against them, the way they were sagging?
You know, some of it was fast break and transition points. God, the one at the end of the half was awesome with Sharice to Khadijah. I thought we scored 15 fast break points. So we got a lot of those there. And then Khadijah, Alexa, Josie, and Kiana went to work. And they did a nice job. But you don't always have to get points in the paint with your posts. And I thought we did a good job of shooting the basketball in the paint. And we did a nice job got 11-0 boards and 8 second chance points.
Coach, I know you talked about never being satisfied, but how does it feel now that you own share second place in that one?
We're going to enjoy this one. I mean, you're right. As a coach, we're psycho and we're crazy. And I've told these kids that all the time. But we're going to enjoy this one. They've earned it. They deserve to enjoy this one. We'll watch some film. We'll take it easy tomorrow. And relatively speaking, we'll do some scouting and film work and some shots. And then, really start preparing for Nevada on Friday probably. Just, that's been our regular routine. But they deserve to enjoy this one. And they deserve to go to bed at night feeling good about themselves.
More questions for Coach?
All right. Thanks, you guys.
So one of the things Coach talked about, you guys have had so many close games. How does it feel to have one like this that you guys have pretty much just had control of it the entire game?
It's pretty exciting. I'm glad our team didn't let down to let them come back like we did Air Force. It just goes to show that we can beat teams by that much and not just have close games. We just have to come out with energy and have fun with the game.
You have a career night, one if not the biggest game of the season. How does that feel?
It feels great. I'm just glad my teammates were there to back me up. I was just having a good night and a good shooting game despite my hand injury. But overall, as a team, even though I had a career high, I just think as a team effort, it was a good job.
What did you do to your
hand? I hurt it at Utah State. The ball hit it pretty bad.
You guys have the other two conference leaders still coming into this place. I mean, how much does a win like this boost you guys' confidence going into those kind of games?
I think it boosts our confidence pretty much. We still can't take it easy even though we beat them by a lot because as you can tell, anybody can win in our conference. So we just got to keep the same enthusiasm, same energy, and same team effort when we get the next two big opponents coming to our house.
How about you guys' team defense? I mean, you held Colorado State just to 24% from the field.
Defensively, that's our key to our games is to defensively stop them, make them have a bad shooting game. We have to learn to defend the three because they were a good three-point shooting team. So we just focus in, lock in on defense, and do what we do, and then we get our results.
Anything else for Charisse?
Thanks, Reese.
Each Brown, 14 points, now 73, I believe, from 1,000 for her career. Questions for Ankisha?
Well, same sort of thing. You've been through so many of these nail biters in the last couple of years. How does it feel to have one like this? Because you haven't had very many.
Yeah, it feels great. I think it just kind of shows the character of our team. You know, we're getting better by each game. I mean, we're really starting to pick up the pace on offense and really trying to lock in on defense. And, you know, I think the growth and experience, we had a lot of young players last year who were sophomores and juniors this year. So we kind of grew up and, you know, used our experience.
As you gain confidence winning these close games, did you kind of maybe see this one coming a little bit? You felt like you put one like this together?
Oh, no, not at all. It just kind of happened, honestly. We knew we were good enough to beat Colorado State, but, you know, beating them by, 27? I mean, that's a basketball player's dream right there. So I think we just rallied around each other and, you know, we just stepped on them and we kept it together and kept pushing and didn't let up. And I think you can't take any team in our conference lightly, especially Colorado State, who beat us once already this year and both times last year. So I think from now on we just have to take every game as a battle like this one.
Coach has been talking about separating yourself from the teams in the middle all season. How does it feel that, you know, you guys are the hottest team in the Mountain West right now? How does it feel to take a share of second?
It feels great. Oh, that was my phone. It feels great. Like I said, I think experience has a lot to do with it. And I don't know. We just want to stay away from that middle spot, like you said, so we can kind of have a good place whenever the Mountain West tournament hits and just really build our confidence and be a contender, not a pretender, as Coach Sanchez likes to say. So we're really taking that seriously, being a contender in this Mountain West.
The crowd was loud and supportive and appreciative and everything, but being from New Mexico, you probably were that in the past there have been a lot bigger crowds than this. Are you hoping maybe nights like this will produce bigger crowds in the future?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think we've been winning at home, so hopefully the fans get out and, you know, even though it's kind of the middle of February and our weather is pretty unpredictable, I hope they come out and see these games. It seems like there's more and more coming out each time. And, you know, I'm not aware of how the fans used to be, but I know our fans at this moment are pretty great, so I can only imagine how it was, you know, in the early 2000s or whenever it was. But, I mean, our fans out there, I don't know how many we had, but we definitely heard them, and they're definitely on our sides for these last, I don't know how many home games that we've won, but they've been a key factor in that.
Get a couple more threes tonight. You guys ended up with just as many as they had. I mean, how good does that feel? Because that's such a three-point shooting team. You guys seem like you answered every one that they hit, too.
Yeah, and, you know, we're not necessarily a three-point shooting team, but I think we were just hot tonight. And whenever you're hot, you have to take advantage of that. And, you know, we try to run them off the three-point line a lot, and I think it really worked in our favor. And I don't know, I just think we were hot.
Anything else for Tish?